you've shifted. But what's next? What now? Take a moment to slow down, realize that everything's okay, and that you don't have to do anything in this moment. Just be you, just be still. We've all been working through a lot recently. I know that you can feel it, and I know that you understand. If that resonates with you, let me know. Let me know that this is meant for you so I can connect even further. But you know what to do now, right? Subconsciously, you know what's next. You feel you've shifted, you feel the new timeline, you feel the doors opening and switching from a place of chaos to a calm place of clarity. It's not easy. It's not, because I know it feels overwhelming, right? Overwhelming in the sense of, wait, everything's so quiet. Everything's calm. I'm not used to this. This is confusing. What do I do? Nothing. Don't do anything right now. Just embrace it, enjoy it, allow yourself to be in this moment, in the stillness, and realize all of the growth that you've accomplished, all of the changes that you've made, and be proud of yourself. Have gratitude for yourself, for the past versions of you that endured and prevailed. You know, you're here because of everything that you've experienced previously. No other reason. You know, it's not because of anybody else. It's not because of your future or your childhood or your family. You know, it's because you experienced it. You alchemized it. You took what life was trying to teach you and you learned the lesson. You slowed down, you listened. And I know it might not seem like the path forward is super clear. Just know that where you are now is exactly where you're supposed to be, right? This is when the clarity comes in. This is when the future goals, plans, ambitions, the path is opening up. You just have to trust. So take a moment and really think about where you were 6 months ago, 3 months ago, a year ago. You know, just start there and really see the growth. You know, physically, have you made any changes? In your environment, have you made any changes? Mentally, do you think differently? Do you perceive things differently? Your social groups, the dynamic of work that you work for, you live for, you know? How do you see life? It's not the same. You're not the same. Every day we're changing, we're growing, right? But just know what's next is the most beautiful period of life. This is when you start to flourish. This is when you start to thrive. And everything comes in so rapidly that it doesn't even feel real. It feels so fairy-like, you know, dream world. If you understand the fairy reference, let me know. Some people are connected to that. Let's see. There's got to be a message in here. In matters of fear and daring, the intermediate condition is bravery. As for the excesses, there is no term for the overly fearless person, something we will see in other cases as well. But the overly, not overlay, the overly daring person is rash. People who feel too much fear and too little daring are cowards. In pleasures and pains, not all of them, and less so in the case of pain. The intermediate condition is self-discipline, and the excess is self-indulgence. It is rare for people to pursue pleasure too little, so we have no name for them. Let us call such people impassive. Where giving away and taking in wealth is concerned, the intermediate condition is generosity, and the excess and deficiency are extravagance and money grubbing. which go to excess in full sort in opposing ways. Let me know what you take from that. Not my message. I've read this a million times. What do you take from that? Anything in excess or lack of isn't right. You know, there's periods of time where, you know, the high highs are amazing. The low lows are necessary to learn a lesson. But you're done with that. You've relinquished that pattern of life to where it's, oh my gosh, life is so amazing. I'm so high energy. Everything's great. To, I don't know what to do. I feel lost. Nothing's working out for me. Why did I lose this person? Why did I lose this opportunity? Why didn't this work out for me? Right? Instead of flipping back and forth, we find a healthy balance. Okay? We find a level playing field, a steady playing field to where everything just comes naturally. And that's where you are now. Right? What next? What now? You've shifted. What do you do with it? What do you want to do with it? Because whatever you dictate, whatever you decide, it's your truth. If you feel like you have the clarity and you're just in a period of stillness and stagnation, you don't want to take those next steps, or you don't trust yourself enough, just embrace where you are now. There's no rush. Life isn't going to pass you by. Everybody pushes the message of FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. I don't believe that you'll miss out. Everything that's meant for you will come to you in the exact perfect time that it's meant to. But this period that you're in is really important. Once you trust in the stillness and you realize that you're safe and that everything's okay and that there's not going to be any pivots, there's not going to be any movement until you say, right? The external will continue to go on. The world will keep going. The world will always spin, right? Everybody's going to live their own lives. But until you decide to start living the life that you deserve, your highest timeline, which you're right there. You're so close. You just have to embrace the now and move forward with full trust, full faith, and realize everything had to happen for a reason. Okay? You're doing perfect. Really, you are. And anybody that makes you feel less than, they're not meant for you. Truly. I mean, you can learn a lesson from them. You can always find something positive. You can always find something to absorb from other people. But as I said, we're here to live well. You know, we're here to live the life that we deserve and not be in these same patterns that we've suffered for so long. Aren't you tired of that? You've let go of it. That's why you're in the stillness. That's why you're in this confusing place of, I got rid of everything. I figured everything out. I worked through it, but I just don't know why life hasn't caught up yet. But it will, the second you choose to let it. Open the doors, you know? You don't have to step through any of them yet, but at least have the doors open. Have the streams open. Have the opportunities. Let the universe know, hey, I accept everything that is for me and for my highest good, and I relinquish anything that's not. If it's not meant for me, if it's not good for me, I want it gone. It's that simple. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't associate with that. I don't attach to that. What I do attach to is light. It's love. It's fulfillment of passion, fulfillment, purpose. My purpose is to awaken other people. Do you want to put it in simple, clear, plain terms? My purpose is to awaken you. That's why you're here. If you are, just know I love you. Just know I understand how hard it's been to get to this point. This is not a clear paved road, all right? This isn't even a nice trail This is we've been slashing through the jungle for quite some time. Right? Making our own path. You know, we can't see out of the woods, but I can see my next step, and that's what I've been doing, right? That's what you've been doing. So seriously, take a moment to just be proud of yourself. Embrace the stillness. Embrace this confused period that you're in where your your mind is it's there. But your reality, your body, your nervous system hasn't caught up yet. You know, you feel uneasy because you're used to chaos, you're used to the noise, you're used to the toxicity, you know. A lot of people love the toxic because it makes them feel, and we all love to feel. If you don't want to feel, there's plenty of things that are out there that'll numb you. And you know that you should probably not do that. Seriously. Are you listening? I'll say it again. If it's numbing you, it's not meant for you. You're meant to feel. You're meant to channel. Take anything negative, transform it into fuel, passion, fire, to fulfill your purpose, to fulfill the life you want, to chase the dream you want. If it's material things, get those too. You can have whatever you want. You know, you want to live in this area, live in this area. You want this car, get this car. You want this job, get this job. You want to dress a certain way, do it. Who's stopping you besides you? What, you don't think that you're capable? Because you are. You could do anything you want to do. You're infinite intelligence, infinite consciousness. You have infinite capability if you just realize that. Nobody's holding you back. The only thing that is the limiting beliefs that you still accept and play in your mind subconsciously. A belief is just a repeated decision, truthfully. And I know you don't want to take the next step yet. And don't rush it. When it feels right, you're gonna know. And for those who are ready for the next step, just know it's coming. It's there. I see it. I can feel it for you. Just take the next step forward. The thing you've been putting off, the passion project, the social media page you want to make, the business you want to start, the job you want to apply for, the friend you want to ask to go do this thing, the girl or guy you want to ask out on a date, do it. Do it. Whatever feels enlightening to you, whatever feels like it just makes you overwhelmed with such creativity and passion, that's the next step. Follow that. Nothing else. Let go of it. Let's go. We need another message. Bitter people are hard to appease and remain angry for a long time. That is because they hold in their temper. You stop being angry when you retaliate, since revenge puts an end to anger and replaces pain with pleasure. Bitter people who don't retaliate carry a heavy burden. Their anger isn't visible, no one talks them out of it, and it takes time to ripen inside them. These sorts of people are most burdensome to themselves and to their closest friends. That was me. I internalized things for so long. I still do, but now I alchemize it into positive, right? And honestly, truthfully, I've never been an angry person. I don't feel anger, right? Frustration, annoyance, just not being able to comprehend or understand why things couldn't be as simple as I've seen them in my mind, right? Life couldn't be as simple, but it really it weighs on you heavily, and those closest to you are going to feel it. It's going to affect them. Now flip it, because that might have been you. Or you're realizing, like, oh, there's somebody in my energy who's like this. They don't talk about things, right? If something bothers you, take 24 hours. If it still bothers you, say something before 48 hours, right? That way you have a time period to really think, to process, be sitting still with it, you know, be still with it in general, feel the energy. And then you have two choices. You figure it out, you make your own closure, and you let go and you move on. Or you do something about it, but don't wait too long. You gotta quit letting things take forever, you know? besides this period of stillness that you're in, I feel I'm getting conflicting energies, right? If you're here and you don't feel ready for the next step, you're not ready. It's that simple. But if you're here and you're like, Tyler, please tell me, what do I do? How can I do it? How can I have the light? How can I have the energy? How can I flip the switch? Guys, can I let you know a little secret? Just fucking do it. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? It's either going to be your problem or it's not going to be your problem, right? You can always make another change. Just because you make a decision doesn't mean you're stuck in that decision forever, right? I'll give you a weird random example, right? Let's say I wanted to go blonde. Dyed my hair blonde, bleached it, right? Okay, cool. A week from now, I realized, hate this. Cool, buzz cut, done. Dye my hair back, cut it, change it, new style, wear a hat, wear a beanie. Infinite potential. I'm giving you such a simple idea, like an example, and you can translate that into whatever else, right? Okay, you want to take this huge leap of faith, right? Oh, it's scary. I want to move across the country. Okay, do it. Why? Why wouldn't you do it? You're being called for that reason. You're being drawn to that for a reason. There's something there for you to learn. There's some path that you're meant to take. You don't just come up with these ideas, you know? And that's for the people who are in this period of stillness, who have the clarity, who've already worked through, they've shifted. And if you're still here, that's you, right? We all know that other people can give you ideas. They can weigh on your mind. But if you're capable of discerning what's truly for you, and you're open to receiving, everything that you come up with is meant for you. And if it makes you excited and scared, makes you, oh my gosh, because that's the same thing, right? Butterflies in the stomach is, okay, is it nerves or is it excitement? It's the same exact thing. It's literally the same thing. You just decide, right? Whenever you meet somebody out in public and you have a great conversation, you're like, oh wow, like I feel great. You know? You get to decide how you perceive it. Thank you guys for being here. Seriously. It makes me so happy to do this every day. Almost every day. You know, there's days where I take time to recharge. You know why? Because I know what's best for me. And I'm going to help you see that too. What's best for you. And the only person who decides that is you. You just have to get to a point to where you're able to trust yourself and love yourself and hear and listen and feel. What's holding you back? What'd you say? What'd your mind say? Write it down. Do something about it. Figure it out. Take the leap. You're ready. I'm proud of you. I love you. Thank you for being here. You're free to subscribe. Have a great life. And stay tuned. We got a lot more light coming very soon. Thank you guys. Peace out.